Good day, everybody, it's Max, and welcome back to Icarus Explore. That's right. And in today's episode, it's a one of two-parter, because in this particular case, Saul called me up and he said, hey, did you enjoy the 7 pillars? And I was like, yeah, that was really awesome, man. What are we doing today? And he was like, man, I'm sending you off on Avalanche expedition. And I'm like, what? Okay. He knows I doesn't like the snow, but whatever. It turns out that this one takes a crazy twist halfway through. And so, of course, we get the mission started, we get things going along, and then just when you think you're about to wrap it all up, nope, that's not gonna happen. So let's get in there on this part 1 of 2, and let's get to it. So Saul calls me up and he says, hey, did you enjoy the 7 pillars? And the whole 9 yards. I was like, yeah, the 7 pillars, really nice, It's one of them tourist destination things. And he said, yeah, now I got to send you off to the snow. And I'm like, what? The snow? Yeah, it's time for some Avalanche expedition. Is it really time, though? Can we, skip the snow? Maybe they'll have, an ice age melting or something. Anyway, he's not counting on it. I'm not either, so let's see what he's got to say about it.
UDA is under serious pressure to up their exotic shipments. They want Legos pushing into new zones like yesterday. Places no one's been. Cold places. I ain't gonna lie to you. This one's about as risky as it comes. They'll be dropping some ice-cutting gear down to you, but exotics screw with signals up there, so expect a mess and zero intel. But hey, at least you'll be the first. Maybe name something after yourself.
Oh, man. Oh, gee. $600. 3 skull difficulty. Wow, $600. That's man, they are desperate for this one. It's because it's the snow. Nobody likes the snow, Saul. Nobody wants to do the snow. All right, let's get in here. Let's see what I'm dealing with. I push the button. I push the things. Let's get to it. Sometimes I wonder what I get myself into. But yeah, we're going to go into the snow. This is a thing. This is a thing that's going to happen. Yeah, it sure is. Snow and things. Where are we? We're in the Riverlands, of course, because that's nothing.
You're headed deep into the Arctic on this one.
Yeah.
Luckily, Legos dropped you some fancy ice-cutting gear.
Yay.
As Group 15's last weapons test brought down half a mountain in your path. The bad news is the delivery drone got pasted by a storm. Crash zones marked on your map. Still, you came to Icarus for adventure, right? How's that going for you?
Saul, we're going to talk later. We're going to have a talk. Oh, man. All right. Well, listen, it's the Riverlands. Hey, look at that. That's watermelon. That's actually pretty rare in the Riverland. Pumpkins are very easily available, but that melon's hard to come by. Let's see where we are, because that's going to be a questionable thing, isn't it? We are in B4. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to head south. We're definitely going to have to head south. It's a thing. We're on adventure, I'll tell you that. So I definitely shouldn't run into any of the blocks that I run into, like, oh, you're out of bounds. I would say I'm pretty much in bounds of just about everything here. Shouldn't be a problem. But of course, what time is it? 9:34 in the day, and the day, of course, ticks on. So we got to get us a little bit of oxygen O2 set up, at least to make this run, and all the things. Yep, chop away, dude. Chop away. $600. Huh? Man, this mission must be gonna fight me in the big one. I'll tell you right now. But we are near the brook. We're near one of the rivers, so this hopefully won't be that painful, just semi-painful, I guess is the way we'll look at it. Lots of Lily here. Hey, Lily. How are you? I don't get to play with you, Lily, as much as I used to, just because, you know, they don't give me a lot of time to build a shack to play with you, Lily, but we're going to try and rectify that here shortly. Okay, I'm out of here. Lots of melon in this spot. B4, I have definitely got to remember this spot. Like, lots of melon, you know, after all the melon, like, jipping going on. Okay, I'm out of here. You know how this works. I'm gonna have to try and set up a base somewhere. Probably running in the wrong direction. How about you zoom in a little bit and move that down? Sure thing. Let's run along this river over here because I think that's, you know what? Can you make bow and arrow, dude? Well, you can't make squat because you haven't got stone yet. You goof. Yeah, you just had to let that deer run away. Okay, listen, I'm talking. I'll bring it back. Well, it's a nice sunny afternoon here in the Delta Riverlands, you betcha. And, of course, we're just hanging out here in my favorite Riverland spot of B6. This little Innut Cove, of course, is a very safe spot. Even if a bear does spawn on here, which is on the odd occasion, as long as you build on this side, he spawns over on that side. And then, of course, you've got the water right here to just go diving into. In fact, I think that's a bear right there. That might actually, maybe it's a bear, maybe it's only a hog. I don't know. They're a little hard to see sometimes at this distance, but that's all right. It doesn't really matter to me. They tend to hang out over there. Well, maybe it's just a deer. But in this case, of course, we got the Love Shack up and running. And, of course, I've been very busy crafting away. Basically, should be ready to go for the next morning. And, of course, the big challenge, let's now have a look at the map. And, of course, we got the rocket ship up here. At least they didn't stick me way up here in like the top of B2, like that other mission. Of course, B4, we came down. I'm parked in my nice spot. And, of course, now we're going to come over here to basically about E6. And then we cut down in here to E7, E8. And then cut through F8 to end up in G8. And I am kind of hoping to build a mini shack, probably just outside the snow area. There's a lake there in F8, and I plan to take advantage of that. Obviously, deep water source is the only water in that area. So, of course, if I spawn and I only have, like, simple tools, I'll still be able to at least use the lake as a defendable position. And with that, you know, we'll have fiber and a few things to go. But overall, we've got I've just got food cooking now for the rest of the day. And I'm just going to wait it out until the next morning. And then I'll bring it back. We'll tackle it, see what happens. Is that really a bear? I mean, I got to go find out now, right? Because, I mean, you guys love it when I get into a bunch of more bear. Nah, it's just a deer and a buffalo. And buffalo are really just not worth it. They don't give any fur. They only give 4 meat. And you're lucky to get any bones out of them. They are a really cheap animal for the amount of work it takes to kill one. Because you got to have at least an iron knife to skin it. And, of course, even with the longbow and bow and arrows, it still takes 2 crit hit shots just to bring them down. So, I don't know. I don't think they're worth it. But anyway, you know, give me a couple of wolves and some water anytime. I'll deal with them. I will see you guys in the morning when we take off. All right, so it's time we get out the door and do the things. We'll be back, Shaq. You know how it goes. So we got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Of course, we want to use as much of the bed bonus as possible. And, you know, we don't hopefully run into any problems, but, I mean, problems do happen. We'll be sticking close to the river until we get almost to the 7s, and then that's when I do the cut-in. There's a little bit of a flat there that you'll see. So what I'll do is I'll bring it back once we get down to the flat, unless, of course, you know, 3 bears attack or something, because, you know, that's entertainment, right? right? Of course, you'll be back for that. But let's hope for not 3 bears. You know, I'd like to try and keep it a little low-key first thing here in the morning, and hopefully without too many issues. That's a wolf. I don't want to deal with him already. Yeah, I'm just not in the mood for wolves here at the moment. I'd rather just. But we do got to get up over this pass, so you're gonna have to climb something here, Max. Gee whiz, you're already starting the day off pretty shaky. Are you serious? Minor showers, huh? Well, yeah, okay, whatever. It is what it is. I'll bring you back. I can't believe it. I found a rock that actually allowed me to build a rain shelter in it, in the Delta land. I mean, you know, come on. This is an occasional moment because it's been so difficult to get this. But in this case, this is good. I can even take a look at the map to see where I am. But we are not far enough. We've got to go a little farther than this. So we want to we actually got to go around this little rock and then up in here like so. But you know, it was just easier to get out of the shelter. Okay, I'll bring you back once I get down to that rock. Okay, here we go now, and of course this is where we come in from the river, and there's like this little mini pass that's right here that kind of sneaks up and around. I've had pretty good luck with this little pass. This is where they actually out of bounds. What does that mean? Okay. How do you expect me to get to this place? Like, all right, I'll try this way. Don't know what it means. Did they not like me going up top, or is this a problem? Right? Like, I wish they were more clearer with their instructions. So, it appears I'm allowed to go around this way. Of course, this is the more dangerous route, right? Of course. No, that's not it. Okay, I am very confused. Like, how do you... There's only one other way there, and it is way far away. Like, not even close to here. Like, are you serious? Okay. I mean, if this is what they want to do, I'll get out here to the river. I'll bring you out here to the river with me. Oh, listen, bear, go away. We're gonna get up over. Oh, there he is too. Darn it, darn it, darn it. All right. If we can just get up to the river, I'm not gonna worry about the bear. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Okay, we're in the river. We got the river behind us. We're good. I stand out here in the middle, and then that way, if anything comes along, I can attack it. All right, so in this case, what do we have going on? The only other way into this thing is way up here at G6, and then there's this tiny little rinky-dink valley thing. It's terrible. It's a terrible way in. I mean, if that's the way they expect you to go, holy smokes, this is crazy. Okay, well, you know, I guess this is the $600 mission, right? The reason they're giving you $600 is because they want me to play hard. So I'm going to bring you back once I get into this valley of things. Because, I mean, the problem with this valley is there is no room in this valley. Like, it is as wide as this river. Which means if you see a bear, you're done. Like, you're just done. So I'll see you there. I'll see you shortly. Okay, so we have arrived at the other entrance. And this makes me nervous. I'll tell you right now. Because this thing is skinny as a rail. It's gonna be nasty. Like I said, if there's a bear here, we're done. We're so done. Like, it's done. Yep, come on, hurry up, update. Yep, this thing is so sketch. So sketch. But sure, this is fine. Everything is fine. Yep. level 100 bears versus the skinny pass. It's gonna be fine, you know. But look at all the minerals. There's 3 caves in here, buried within all this. I guess I could use one for a shelter. I do have the mini home with me, but I, of course, had hoped to use that for the snow in case I got stuck out there by accident. I mean, you know, there's a lot going on here. Yes. Gee whiz. Maybe the developers were kind enough to say, hey, you know what? Let's not stick them into a little hole and then throw a bunch of bears on them, right? Because that would be kind of nice. I would take that, right? I mean, you know, sure. You know, let's have a little bit of niceness for me. All right, if something happens, I'm gonna bring it back when I stop for a couple more rests. We'll get a little deeper into this thing. Okay, we have a bear, but I think I've avoided him. He's right over there, and I'm gonna try and I'm sneaking around. I've been sneaking around him. This was the first shot I got to opportunity. I got to open up the software or get the recording software running. Let's get around this turn here, and then we'll stop. Take a look at the map. Oh, gee whiz, goat! Go away. So this is where we are. I mean, look at the twists and turns in this thing, right? Sure. There. Yeah. Anyway, we avoided bear number 1, just barely, but we did. Let's see what we can do now as we continue the adventure through whatever this is. I mean, look at this. You know, they better not be sticking no bear in this. I better slow down just a little bit, let a little stamina build up. Oh, yeah, level 70 wolf. Let's get him. Okay, let's not stick around for him. Oh, 2 buffalo. Yeah, sure. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. Listen, Buffalo, I don't really care about you guys. Myself. Now, this is coming into the opening. Is it not? Into F8's opening? Yes, it is. Oh, that sounded like a bear. There's a lake right down there, and I want it. Listen, Buffalo. Me and you can have a talk. I'm going to cut down this way and try and get into this lake. Yep, everything's fine. So yeah, we are into the F8 territory. So this is where that other path that I was taking, this is where it would have come into. It would have come into this area. Now, the thing is, are they going to let me have the lake, or are they going to say it's off boundary limits? Because if that's the case, that stinks. Because I want to use this lake for water. Yep. Oh, I can see the water. It's right there. Okay, looks good, looks good. Yeah, all right. Charge up a little bit, dude. Charge up. Okay. I think they're going to let me have the water. Awesome. Okay, so this is good. At least if I can have the water, then I can set up a shop here, right? This was my plan all along, except just coming in the other way. But let's now have a look at the map, just to show how crazy this was. So this, of course, comes in the same way, right? This D7 would have come right down here and into this. So, okay, fine. I don't know why they made this restricted. You know, they want to make you to try and get through this rigmarole. But okay, that's all right. I'm going to set up the camp. I'm going to make sure I'm safe. I doubt there's any fish in this lake. There wasn't last time. But I do want to set up the camp, kind of get things up and running, and get the bed down, right? We get the bed down. Look, there's a bear. You think he... Oh, gee whiz. Yeah, everything is fine. Yeah, and of course he's going to walk right over here, right? Well, of course he is, because he's a bear. All right, well, listen, let's get him out of the way now, right? Oh, no, he's walking away. Okay, if he's going to walk away for a minute, I am okay with that. I'm okay with that. But I'm going to keep the camera running here just for a minute, just because I mean, if they really, you know, if this bear turns around, I don't want you guys to miss it, right? I mean, come on, it's a bear. You're staying up there, right, bear? You know, come on. I'm just going to make a little room here. My little cabin. Everything is groovy. Everything is groovy. Come on, get this thing out of here. All right, there we go. All right, I'm going to build my cabin. If he attacks, I'll bring it back. Yeah, guess who's coming to town? You know I was going to bring it back for this, right? You know I was going to bring it back. Come on, bear. Let's get it on already. That's it. You know, you and I both know this was going to happen, so let's just do it. Oh, man, he was really fast. he caught up to me a lot faster than I expected. Hey, bear, that was... Man, you were boogieing. I'll give you that one. You shocked me pretty hard there, big guy. Yeah, thank you very much for playing. I've been your host, Max. Have a good night. All right. So, yeah, he came around. All right. Whew. All right. I'll bring it back. Okay, we have a bit of a windstorm going on, but it's basically over now, and I've got basically everything set up for 2, and it's now 2 o'clock, or 22 minutes. And so it's 2:22. In this particular case, I think we're going to try from here and go for the bed bonus and then hit G8 first thing in the morning. Might as well, since this was an unplanned detour. I get to kind of stash up a little bit here, just kind of mellow out and relax. We're cooking up this extra meat, so hey, it's like, hey, I got the extra food. You know, it's not like it's going anywhere. The other nice part about this is that having this little mini shack, if I do die again, I'm closer to my material, right? I wouldn't be running all the way from B6 all the way to here. So I'll bring it back. If there's a bear attack or wolf attack that's like more than one, or it's the next morning. I'll see you then. That would be a level 81 bear. And I'm sure he's stuck behind a rock. But he's going to figure it out. Yep, here he goes. It's on now. Come on, big guy. Yeah, where are you? Yeah, let's do this now. And done like dinner? All right. Where's your other two? Because you can hear them growling all over the place up here. Holy smokes, it's like you guys are having a tea party. Okay, so hey, raw prime meat. Let me go cook that up. That's a special dish and a half right there. All right. Yeah. Guys, all the growling and the things. Holy smokes. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me the prime meat. Boom, slam that on there. We're definitely saving that. So I'm assuming now that we're going to be probably okay. I would think that I can probably do the sleep here shortly, and then we're gonna break wind. We're out of here. We're gonna split and get out. I'll bring you back in a sec. All right, we're on the road again, and hopefully no bears. That would be nice. This should be just a quick jaunt up over the hill. If everything kind of ran right. Why can I not get up this hill all of a sudden? Okay, there we go. It is still pretty dark out here, so I do got to be a little careful getting up here. But then we will cut over. I do have the prime meat on me, but of course, obviously, my stomach has the 3 slots full, so I can't eat it just yet, or it would just go to waste, and that would be bad. We want to save that for when we can actually get some benefit out of it. Yeah, Mr. Buffalo, you know what? I'm cool with you. In fact, this is where we go straight across. So I know if you're there, you're not a bear, and I'm okay with that. So, oh, you're a wolf, but you're not looking at me, and I'm okay with that. So let's get into the snow. See if we can't. Oh, thanks, tree. Yeah, always gotta find something, don't I? I was hoping the sun would be up a little higher than this, but okay, sure, whatever. Now, out from bear territory into snow bear territory. Gee whiz. That's a thing. I'm actually going to switch a few things around here for a second.
Once, this was Meadows.
Was it?
Weird-ass alien Meadows that'd probably eat your face off, but whatever. Now, it's ice, rock, chasms, and caves.
Yeah, it is.
Regardless, UDA wants this place for prospecting, which means you need to find a path to the interior. But the only thing Lagos is sure of is there's an avalanche in your way. So you're gonna need the tools they dropped. Good hunting.
Yeah. So obviously I've played a mission where this was not blocked. And so, you know, things. You don't think that wolf would just kind of die for me, would he? Yep, he would. And how about the other one? You think the other one would? Yep, okay. That works for me. Now.
There it is.
Yep.
1 million tons of ice and snow.
Mm-hmm.
Get that heat gun sorted and set up. Should slice right through that thing.
Yeah?
Once you power it up.
What heat gun is that? Because I'll tell you right now, I don't see any heat gun thing here at all. Like, what are you talking about? Heat gun. Get past the avalanche. Retrieve prototype weapon from supply pod. Well, where's the supply pod, big guy? Huh? Yeah. Okay. I probably should get these wolves out of here before something comes along and, like, infects them. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try my ramp trick. That's the only thing I got. Really. You know, we're going to, I'm going to try the ramp trick here. I don't know where the pod is. Like, retrieve the supply pod. Are you serious? Holy smokes, this pod is back here. Okay, let me bring it back. Look at all the wolves here. They are losing their minds. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Listen, you're not that... You're only a level 32 wolf. You're just a snow wolf. You're nothing. Yeah, listen. Boom. Okay, look. Oh, hello. Listen. Sorry. Listen. Look. We can all be friends. We can all be friends. Well. Oh! No. Get out of the screens. Get out of the screens. I hate that. Like, if something attacks you, the screen should automatically close or something, right? Like, get me out of the screens. Don't let me rot in there. How many more wolves? You know what? I'm not dealing with all these wolves. Look at this. 89. Level 89 wolf. Yeah? Is that so? Yeah, you know what? There, take that. Oh, give me my arrow back, because they're expensive. Okay, I'll bring it right back. We're going to get to this box. That's the plan. Okay, after avoiding a bear, because that was a thing, I would say I'm going to have to ramp this too. Well, you know what? That's what we're doing then. Craft away, people. Craft away. And the worst part is that these things, they won't go on the angle, or will they? Are you gonna do the angle I want you to do? Really? Well, of course not. You're not going to do the exact angle. Listen, just give me this. Split the stack. Split it again. Destroy these two. I need a floor. I need a floor piece. Give me a floor piece. Okay. Give me a floor piece. Yeah, I need a second floor piece is the problem, though. Because it will not... It's not going to hold that. You can see the cracks forming in it. Yeah, see, it's yellow because it's doing a thing. Okay. Ramp for 2, huh? There's the wrong button. All right. Do this, do this, do this. Holy smokes. The things I got to do. What is this little miracle? All right. Oh, here we go. Supply crate. Wow. Look at this thing, the vapor laser. Wow, fancy. Oh, well, of course it's got to go in my knapsack.
This thing's kind of a heat ray. Hyper-accelerated gas produces a resonant cascade, blah, 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 something lasers. Larkwell cooked it up for Group 15.
Yeah?
Ought to cut right through any amount of ice and snow in your way, though.
Well, there you go.
Sure come in handy when you reach that avalanche.
Yeah. Well, let's hope so, because we're about to test it out, big guy. Getting my stuff back. Okay. Now to get back. Now, I don't know if that bear despawned. If he did, then I'll see you back at the snow, and if if there's an attack or something, I'll bring you back. Okay, bunch of dead wolves, but no bears. So, we're going to take that. Okay, well, I see where they want me to set this thing up. Do you think I'm going to have a bunch of animal problems with this? Probably. Yep. I can see this going really bad.
Okay, so that thing's ready.
Yeah?
Looks solid.
Mm-hmm.
Gear like this eats power, so you're gonna have to find a way to juice it.
Oh.
But I figure you didn't make it this far without a few tricks up your sleeve.
Really? Well, it turns out, I did make it this far without some tricks up my sleeve. Supply power to the prototype weapon. Okay. Well, yeah, sure. Turns out, that's going to require probably some solar power, right? Let me get back to the cabin and rethink this. Sure. Well, you knew my luck wasn't going to hold out forever, right? Sure enough, there's a bear right there. And, I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. So, I'm going to have to make a solar panel. Which means I have to make a lot of stuff and things. And put it all together. Now, listen, Mr. Wolf, I don't need you to see me. No. If the bear sees me, we're done, right? And sure enough, the bear has magical vision. Like, what is he looking at? He shouldn't see anything. I'm invisible. I'm behind a rock. That's right. You shouldn't see anything. If this works, you know what? Let's go for it. The storm's still happening over here. It is what it is. I'm going to have to deal with it. Yeah. Let me guess. That's the bear. Right? Yeah. That would be the bear. Yeah. All right. Oh, it's a wolf. All right. I can deal with you. Okay. All right. Whew. Yeah. All right. So, I guess we're into making a solar panel, and I got to come up with a plan of things, right? This is totally unexpected. So, I mean, yeah. The only problem is making a solar panel. means a lot of mining and a lot of staying, and it's going to take a lot longer to do this mission than first expected. So, now, I mean, I wasn't expecting an easy mission for $600, but I wasn't expecting it to be like, oh, look, you got to go make a solar panel now. Okay, but it is what it is. Thanks for that. All right, yeah, the storm's about over. Yeah, this is a little bit beat up. Do you think by the time I get back here, this will even exist? Probably not. I wouldn't think. I should, well, I mean, I'll leave it, but I don't expect it to be here, just because it's, oh, I can put my knapsack back on. Yeah, let's do that. Anyway, this just took a turn for the crazy. I'm gonna consume that so it doesn't go to waste. Because, yeah, like, eat all the things. And I'll bring it back once I have, once I'm back at the main shack. And then I guess we're gonna do some mining and the things. That's what we're gonna do. So let's get to it. All right, we're back here at the river. And now we get to play miner. Yay, us. Okay. But yeah, I guess now I get to run back to my first camp. We will kind of get set up, and then we'll get started on the mining of the things. I mean, this is a whole other direction to take now, right? And even worse, is that chances are, I would think a solar panel is going to need like an advanced bench. So you're looking at 60 circuit boards there. The solar panel, I think, is 30. So, yeek, right? I mean, we're gonna be in for it yet. We're in for a lot of work yet. Well, I mean, they're gonna pay $600 for this job. They should have paid some exotics out on this job too, because let me tell you, you know, I don't know if $600 is going to be worth it. But you got to get this mission done. We can't get through this mission until we do it. So it is what it is. Looks like this is going to be a two-parter. So now that we've kind of run into what it is we're running into, of course, now we're going to actually get into building a bench and the solar panel and the things, and then hopefully power up. I'm Max. This, of course, has been Icarus Explorer, part 1 of this crazy snow-filled expedition, Avalanche. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.